Are you the prodigal son? Are you the prodigal son in retirement? Have you done your retirement planning? Figured it all out financially? Got your funeral paid for? Got your living expenses all figured out? Got everything set for retirement? But the question is, are you the prodigal son? My name is John Hauser, and my YouTube is Free Advice from the Grumpy Old Toad. And I want to ask you that question. Are you, or am I, the prodigal son? And the question I'm going to ask is, have you retired and drifted your own way? You're not too old to be the prodigal son. The story is about the prodigal son who went his own way and was disobedient. But later in life he said, I will arise and go to my father, and I will say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. And if you're familiar with the story, the prodigal son returned home to his father, and his father was glad to have him back. We're not too old to return to God. And we may have drifted away, we may have walked away, or we may have just said, I'm not going to be involved anymore. But it doesn't matter what your age, you're not too old. We're not too old to settle up with God. I think of a gentleman, his last name was Bass, that he had a pretty good idea that he was on his way out. And he made peace with God. This is important. This is very important. You're not too old. Not too old to return to the benevolent Father who is waiting with open arms. And if we're still alive, then that may mean that God still has work for us to do. Here I am, 75, going on 76. My wife are fairly involved in our church, and we're fairly active. If you live in the Wilson, North Carolina area, I'd like to invite you to come to Tabernacle Baptist Church. It's on Airport Road, right across from Wilson Christian Academy. You just look it up, Tabernacle Baptist Church. And I would like to invite you to come and join us. And if you feel like you are that prodigal son, you used to go to church, but you quit going to church. Now it's time to get back. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps.